All right. What is up? Welcome. We are the Spoiler Kings. My name's Tim Kramer. I am with Brian from the Panda and Grizzly Show and Will Peppa MD. How you guys doing?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's another day. Another day closer to Doctor Strange.
Right. Counting everything down for it. Watching, that's all I do. Like all day is like, oh, let me look at this theory. Let me look at this theory. Let me look at this theory. So there's so many people like where I'm like, ooh, I hope that's true. So, oh my god,
it's gonna be everybody in there. I'm gonna see you in there. I'm like, how did Tank get in there?
Yeah, right. Like I just walk by. Oh man. So we got a bunch of stuff that we're gonna do today. We're gonna watch a bunch of trailers, which is cool, and then we're gonna do Moon Knight and Halo, and then if we have enough time, I don't know, and we might do Killing It at the end, but we'll see. But Killing It is only the pilot episode, so yeah, we're not in too much of a rush for it. Cool, man. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Just want to jump right into it.
Born ready.
Yes. All right. Born ready. All right. So the first trailer we're gonna watch is Outer Range. I don't know if you guys saw this one yet or not. Put full screen.
Nope.
So it's a Prime Video. Josh Brolin. It's a sci-fi western movie. That's like the category that I saw, which is what got me intrigued. So let's bring it up and let's watch. It's only about 2 minutes, a little bit over time.
Something's happening here. Something bigger than you and me.
And the world's been waiting for something like this.
There'll be no strings to bind your hand.
You ever wonder if the world's not what you think it is? No law, no order, just chaos all the way down.
Hello.
Something is coming. Something is happening.
Just call me angel of the morning, angel.
Please, can you quit it?
That.
Right.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. So it comes out later this month, April 15th. It's a series. I thought it was a movie at first. So it's a series on Amazon. And I don't know. What do you guys think? That's that was so crazy.
All right. I got something I've been thinking. You know when we saw the Nope trailer?
Yeah.
And I was like, I thought it was called Nope because, black people see things going over there and we like, nope, and we go the other way.
Huh?
That's exactly why there's no black people in this trailer. That's why you have to do it in places like Montana. Because we like, it's a hole in the middle. No, we good. We going out this way. No. Put my hand in it? Are you crazy?
Yeah. So should they have called this one like, what's that?
What's
It should be like the trailer of me being in there. I see it, and I silently just walk back to the ranch. I get my suitcase, put my clothes back in it. I zip it up, go in my car, drive over to the taxi, go to the airport, just fly away. It's just like, nope, I'm out here.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it felt illegal to watch. There's like a giant glory hole, and I don't know why Josh Brolin's shirt was off. Like, it was just a lot of like, ooh, should I turn away? I don't know, man.
It's like, what is Thanos doing?
That's right. I'm like, oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this show. It's really trippy with the music, and then it looks like he throws his dead son or dying son in there, and I mean, he jumps in there shirtless. I was like, what the hell? I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. It looks cool, but
I'll watch it. As long as I'm from this state, not there. Yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah. So you think it's gonna be scary or just kind of sci-fi mystery kind of thing?
It's gonna have everything to do with aliens, I think, somehow.
You think aliens?
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it was a big A on the ranch, so I'm just guessing. I don't think it's the Scarlet Letter. I think it's actually aliens.
Yeah. Well, that's what even the little logo here is. Like that's what the girl said she was seeing, and it's like their logo for their ranch and shit like that. So
I've been drawing that all my life. I'm like,
yeah,
maybe she was the problem. They should have threw her into the hole. That's what happened. I must sacrifice you to the whole gods.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, I think seeing Josh Brolin shirtless, you're like, what? Like, and he's like screaming and shit. It was like, okay,
Nothing but darkness.
Yeah. I think this is gonna definitely be a weird one. So I know Brian said he's gonna probably check it out. What about you, Will? Something you're gonna watch?
It doesn't draw me in as much as I would want it to. It gives me weird vibes a little bit. I feel like, well, did it say what day it would come on?
The April 15th. I don't know.
Friday.
Is it Friday? I don't know. Does Amazon do all at once or weekly?
Depends. Like the Expanse is weekly. No, but I believe Upload was all at once. So yeah.
Okay.
Depends.
I don't know. You know what? I'll watch the first episode, but if it doesn't draw me in that episode, I'm out.
Out of it. Yeah.
Shirtless Brolin, I'm not. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
If it's anything like Yellowstone, then I'll stop.
Yeah.
I'm not a Yellowstone fan.
Yeah, same. I don't get what the hype is. And here comes all the hate mail. How did you say that? It's such an amazing show. Yeah, I don't know. Cool, man. So that one's Outer Range, April 15th. If it's good, maybe we'll talk about it. If not, we'll just kind of see what happens. But
either we talk about it or we talk about it.
Yeah. Oh man. All right, let's move on to our next trailer. All right. So the next trailer is a movie I can't wait for. It's the Bob's Burgers movie. That's the name of this movie. So super excited about it. Yeah. So let's just get right into it. If there's any parts you need me to pause it, let me know. It's only about a minute 30. I love Bob's Burgers.
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
I want that to be my ringtone.
Oh god. Oh boy.
Dad, I don't want to stop your flow, but can you pass the peel off?
Oh god.
That's butter. You know what? Butter's better.
You have 7 days to make your payment.
7? It's gonna be okay, Bob. Happy, hopeful, kissy lips.
Please.
Oh my god.
Louise, don't go down there. It's dangerous. Did you mean to wave your arms all over the place while falling into the hole? Because if so, you nailed it.
Yes, it all went great.
Is this the police? I'd like to report a thing happened.
What do we do? Ideas, go.
Ooh, what's this thing?
No. I'm so nervous.
I know. Can you believe it?
Oh no.
This is getting awkward.
Son of a butt.
That feels nice.
I know.
Don't rub my sesame seeds off.
I won't. Don't worry.
They're a cute couple.
I give him a year.
May 27th.
It's so funny. It's so funny. We saw that after we just watched that the other one. The whole
What the whole
I'm seeing a theme here. What the?
I didn't even think about that. That's funny. Oh man.
That's what I was thinking the whole time. I was like, man, did she just fall into a hole after we just watched that?
Watch another trailer with a hole.
Yeah.
That's funny. So what do you guys think about this one?
It looks
First
like
of all,
another long episode of Bob's Burgers.
Yeah. Are you guys fans of Bob's Burgers or?
Yeah.
I've watched 2 or 3 seasons, because it'll be on. I still watch Simpsons, so I just, of course.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
What about you, Will?
I'm a fan. I just haven't gotten around to it. Like when it was really, really hot, I don't know what, 3-4 years ago or whatever when. Like I was watching it religiously. But I've only caught like how Brian said, a couple seasons. I only stopped for one reason, because I think it was on Netflix at the time, and it was having a bug where like the audio would just cut out, and I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" So then I was turned off because I'm like, I'm not gonna keep dealing with this issue. So I just stopped watching. But I didn't stop watching because I didn't like the content. Always funny. So I look forward to it.
Yeah, I'm like a pretty big fan, and I think I'm more of a fan like recently within the last. About mid-COVID, so about 2020, the end of 2020, it was like nothing else to watch. I'm like, oh, well, let's watch Bob's Burger from the start, and I love it. I think I've seen the whole like all of 11. They're on the 12th season now.
Damn.
So yeah, I've seen like all 11 like seasons at least twice.
Wow, so you were. I am Supernatural. That's how you were Bob Burgers. Okay.
Yeah, but I think like Bob's Burgers is just like it's easy. It's just simple, Like I like all the characters. I think, like you said, this is just gonna be a long episode, which I don't mind. I don't mind. So also, I got as a gift. It's a recipe book of all the different Bob's Burgers. And they're awesome. Yeah, I guess. And so like that's like one of the best parts of all the show is seeing all the different burger of the day. So like in here, between a Brock and a charred place burger. Yeah. So
question.
Huh.
Have you tried any of those recipes? Have you tried making them?
I tried 2. They some of them are pretty elaborate. Like, yeah. But I tried 2 and they're pretty good. Pretty good. Like it's a lot of the condiments that go on it. So but so are you guys gonna watch this one? Are you gonna go to the theater? Or you think you're gonna go to the theater?
I say yeah. I think I'll watch this one.
Any cartoon that I can go to, I'm pretty much gonna go see it at the theater.
Yeah. And then also one last thing. Now that Disney owns Fox, is Tina a Disney princess? That's an argument I have all the time with them.
I can't even right now. I guess.
Yeah. If she is, she's on the level below Princess Penelope from Wreck-It Ralph. She's like right there, right below that.
Right there. I love Tina. She's just like, I mean, she went like, I won't say she, but like her little dance move went viral on TikTok. Everyone does the little weird twerk she does. And I still like all the time. I always like I'm driving. I'm like like when she does, like she makes all the like I do it just to stress out my girlfriend. So like it just makes her like she's like gets her like all worked up. Yeah. So I'm excited about this one. They really don't tell you much about the movie
at all.
No,
like, he has to pay. He has 7 days to pay his lease. It went up a lot of money. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And somehow the whole has something to do with what's going on.
Yeah. So I'm excited. It looks good too. They definitely made it movie quality animation. They got that Disney Pixar money. So, cool. So let's move on to our next one. Unless you guys anything else before we move on.
Memorial Day,
it's
right?
kind of refreshing that they don't give away too much, like how trailers have been doing lately. Yeah. So like it leaves me wanting to watch the movie because it's not ruined yet.
Like what's going on? I can see that. You gonna say something, Brian?
Oh, it's Memorial Day, right?
Yeah. So the end of May.
Oh my God, May is just gonna be full of everything.
Yeah. This whole summer we're gonna have a lot of blockbusters. This summer, the fall. Yeah, it's gonna be really awesome. Cool. Let's go on to our next trailer. All right. So this next trailer, I have no idea. So it's an A24. It's an A24 film. It's called Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. All I know is it used to be a short somehow. It was like a short animated or short something, and they're turning it into an entire movie. I haven't seen the trailer. All the other ones I've seen at least once. This one is brand new to me. So everyone's talking about it. So I figure we'll watch it. And then we'll forget. Have you guys heard about this one or no?
Only when you told me about it
Marcel.
before, I was like, what the hell is that? The Shell with Shoes On.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks a little weird, but all right, let's watch it.
All right, so.
Oh, no.
Arthur.
Off.
All right. So A24 doing like a kid movie.
What?
So.
What the?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
First thoughts?
Yeah.
What you think, Brian?
Wow. So we just making movies about shells, huh? Just wow.
One night shells.
Yeah. And the shell got on TVs, on The View, on there with Conan. I mean, just a shell, really? Conan, you heard that much? That's why you had to retire? Because you interviewing shells. Okay, I see what's going on here.
What about you, Will? What do you think?
I felt like this is one of those kind of movies you have to do drugs to see. I feel like it would just enhance the experience because watching this thing sober, like, I don't know, man. It's something different. I'll say that it's something different, but I don't know. I'm real iffy about this one.
Yeah.
What do you think, Tang?
I mean, for me, it's like right off the bat, this is made for like kids. Like,
is it?
Like kid? I assume so, right? Cat scared shit out of me. I assume it is. I mean, it has that vibe, but it's A24, which I mean, they just came out with like, they made X. Yeah, they made X, which is not a kid movie. And then there's that other movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once, which I'm gonna, hopefully we do a review about that one soon. Which they're saying that's like one of the best multiverse movies ever made. Like, and so I mean, A24 does good stuff. They do some weird shit too, but but a kid movie, I didn't think they had it in them.
I think I feel like I'm being punked. I feel like Ashton should be coming out. I mean, I'm not special enough to be punked, but maybe this whole thing is a punk. Everyone's getting punked. All of America right now is getting punked.
I can see that.
Yeah. I think it was. I want to say it was some kind of short. That's all I read. I have no idea what else.
That little spider. I don't know if you guys caught that spider. That thing has been going viral with a bunch of shorts. It's like a little, like, I think it's an animated spider. I don't think it's realistic. And I've seen a bunch of things about that. It's animated. Yeah. That, like,
they have like a kid's voice to it.
Oh, does it? I never heard the thing speak. But like, I know that's catchy on the internet. So if this has anything to do with that, then maybe it could win people over. I don't know.
I'm at a loss for words. So I just feel like I've been punked. I don't know. We just watched the trailer about Shell, and it was moving, and people cared. And he had one eye, and his grandma spoke a different language. I don't know. I don't know what I was watching anymore, guys. You know what? I don't know. This is where we at. All right, whatever. I'm in for the ride. Let's do it.
So I'm looking at. I guess they made 2 short films, a first and a second, and viewed 23 million people. Viewed the first one and the second one. There's a book that came out that was on the bestseller list. A third short film. So I think this is Jenny Slate has to do with it. I don't know if she wrote it, or she's just the voice of it. But yeah. So
I'm about to go on there and I'm gonna do this as Poppy the Pop, and we'll see him on this animation and see how that works too.
You gotta put some googly eyes on it and some little shoes.
Yeah, just give some shoes and let him walk around or Slinky the Slink. I mean, I'm just thinking things I could do, and have him just walk down the stairs and look for the rest of his family, so he could be slinky together. And then he finds them all, and then they all slink down the stairs together. Happy ending. Come get me, Disney.
Come give me $1 million. All right, give me a second while I pull up some of the other trailers.
Wow.
They did that.
I saw it yesterday. I think it came out yesterday, and I just saw kind of like a lot of people like sharing it and talking about it, and like all the other like movie kind of groups I'm in, and I'm like, what the I'm like, all right, I'm gonna wait and see what happens. Wait to watch it with you guys, but
watch it be like one of those things that are viral, and it goes and everyone's like, it's the greatest show. I learned so much about my family and love from the shell with one eye. I just be sitting there like, it's a shell. I don't understand. His brother went to a washing machine and never came out. I just, how long have you been missing your family? I don't know. This the hole in my heart. It's so bad. It's just so vast, and that's about 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah,
that
was kind of funny. That was kind of funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I have no reason to see it, so I have no kids. I mean, you guys are the one with the kids. Although I think
to go see this thing. I'll be sitting the whole time thinking like, what the heck am I watching? My dog's gonna be sitting there crying, holding a little seashell, little stuffed animal, and I'm gonna be just totally confused. Like, what the hell are we watching? What is going on?
That's funny. Oh man. So you guys. So if your kids say I want to see it, would you be like, all right, cool? Or would you try to convince them like, hey, Lightyear's out?
If Lightyear was out and I had to choose between, and they said the Shell movie, I wouldn't listen to what they were saying. We're going to Lightyear. I'm like, yeah, we're going to see the Shell movie. Yeah. But that's Buzz Lightyear up there. Shut up, kid. Get inside.
Here's your popcorn.
Sit down, shut up, and watch good cinema.
What about you, Will?
I don't know. I feel like my son wouldn't like it. It's just there was no pop. There was no like, cool colors. There was nothing that really like drew me in. Yet alone kids. I don't know. When you said kids movie, like I could see, the animated the animated characters' voices were like, I guess, kid friendly sounding, but. I don't think my son likes Michael Myers, and he likes Avengers, and he likes, he's not looking to see seashells by the seashore.
Yeah. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Oh man. All right. Move on to another trailer.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. So since we're already kind of like watching, I guess, kid stuff, we'll watch another one. Lightyear. So it's a movie about Buzz Lightyear, I guess.
Yes, let's go.
The actual character. So Pixar, Disney, it's gonna be a good one.
All you gotta say is Lightyear. Let's go.
Also, it's Chris Evans, right? Yeah, Chris Evans is the voice. So let's see. Also, he's O positive, which is kind of funny.
Oh,
like, do they? Yeah.
He's the universal. He helps everybody.
A year of work for a 4-minute flight. Isn't that something?
We're all ready if you are, sir.
Well, let's go find out if this...
We got a breach in the perimeter.
Thank you. Buzz Lightyear mission log. After a full year of being marooned on this planet, our first test flight is a go. Let's get everyone home.
Good luck, Captain. We're all counting on you.
Roger that.
There's a star waiting in the sky.
Hello, Buzz. I am Socks, your personal companion robot.
We'd like to come and
We're being pursued by just a massive robot.
waiting in the sky.
That was utterly terrifying, and I regret having joined you.
Buzz. Let all the children do
I can provide sleep sounds if you like. I have several options. Summer night, ocean paradise, whale calls.
No. White noise is fine.
Very well.
Good night, Socks.
Good night, Buzz.
So, what do you guys think? It's a
You
movie
had me
about
at
a toy.
Lightyear. You had me at Lightyear. I just want to see the day that he actually becomes the toy. But, I mean, it's cool because he had Zorg in it, you know, and then he actually had a good story behind it. And Socks will annoy the hell out of me, so that's gonna be another good thing. And then my kid's gonna ask for socks for Christmas, and then I'm gonna trip over socks sometime this Christmas. I know what's gonna happen. And so, I mean, this is going to start me down a rabbit hole. I can see it, what's going on. This is going to be a big thing. You know, I want to know if they're going to have another one with Woody.
Ooh, yeah. Shit, I didn't even think about that. Like his own cowboy kind of movie.
I mean, I guess you already saw his entire cartoon, but this gives Buzz an origin service. Basically, this is origin now. Origin of Buzz Lightyear. This is crazy. So,
I mean, they did that they did that before. I want to say early 2000s. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. Like, that was a cartoon. And it was pretty good.
I did see that.
Pretty good. So, but yeah, it was basically the same thing. It was this, you know. So I'm just kind of confused. So is this the story that like that they made the toys for? You know what I mean? So it was like in that universe, you know.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I was waiting for his little laser, pew 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 pew, and then Zorg going, no! You know, and then a little dinosaur walk out of nowhere. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I can see this like at the end of like the movie. There's like a post-credit scene where like it pulls back and like
it's like on the
TV. Yeah. Oh my God. What's the kid's name?
Andy.
Andy.
So Andy's sitting there with the dinosaur and Buzz, and wow, did you see that? And Buzz is like, told you.
Yeah. I guess I can see something like doing like that. What about you, Will? You didn't say much. What do you think about it?
It seems really cool. Storyline's cool. It gives, like you guys said, origin of Buzz. So, I mean, who doesn't love a good origin story, right? So I look forward to it. I'm wondering, is it like meant to be an origin story that's fictional? Like, I know it's a fictional movie, but it's like in their universe, is that fictional? Like how you guys said, you know, zooming out from a TV and it's something like a story, or is it real life events, Buzz Lightyear, and then that inspires the toy? So that's one thing that kind of rose through my head. But besides that, I like it. This is, like I said, you saw the cool colors, you saw the action. Boom, my son will dig that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm for sure gonna watch, no matter what.
Yeah. And they got the name.
Do you think this is a kids that or do you think this is a movie for really weird adults, who, like someone to be named? I don't know who could it be, but that loves Toy Story, and maybe he's a guy who's about 6'4", 280 pounds, who almost cried in Toy Story when they all were holding hands going into the incinerator. Spoiler alert. Yeah. You know?
Will's like, I'm not 6'4".
Right? I'm a little bit shorter than that.
Yeah. Yeah. This is definitely Yeah, this is definitely made for us. It's definitely made for people our age. And it's kind of like the kids of people our age get to enjoy it with us instead of the other way around. So
Yep.
It's gonna be so funny. I'll be sitting in the movie theater. I'll be like, shh.
That's funny.
Oh man,
that's funny. But then one last thing: are you disappointed it's not Tim Allen voicing Buzz?
Ooh.
no, because he's the voice of the toy Buzz, and if this is based on the actual story, it's okay to have someone else. And Chris Evans is a superhero. He has superhero voice. He's been Johnny Blaze. He's been Captain America. I mean, he's a Superman. That's what he's superhero. That's what he is. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
If it was like Bob down the street, then I have a problem.
Shut up, Bob. Nah.
Yeah.
I feel like I like that it is Chris Evans. I agree. If it was somebody else, I'd probably get a little offended. But I feel like he could do it. I mean, I'm seeing him do it, and I'm not like upset. He's executing even in the trailer. So I just wish they would have, and who knows, maybe they might have it. Maybe like Tim Allen has like a small line in the movie where he plays somebody else. Or like
nice.
an end credit scene he plays. I don't know. He could have some role, but you don't have to. I feel like you don't have to for this movie. I think Chris Evans is gonna kill it.
Yeah. I don't mind him. So, and it looks good. I mean, it looks like visually really, really good. Pixar, they just step it up every time, every movie. It's like, now we got this new technology. So.
I wouldn't be surprised, like in the movie, they say like, "Hey Buzz, if you get us off this planet and save us all, I'm sure there gonna be toys made from you." Just kind of like
cool.
Just that kind of like throw that out there.
Callback.
Yeah,
like that.
that'd be cool. Just something simple, so simple.
Yeah,
you'll be my hero, and we will have toys made of you. And as he just
merch.
Yeah. I can see it being a movie in the movie universe like that's so meta, and I feel like Disney should do something like that because everything in Toy Story has its story. You know what I mean? Like all the toys have their own story because they're based off of cartoons, movies, this and that. So that'd be cool. If it starts off with like little Andy and his mom going to see Buzz Lightyear, and then it just like zooms in, and then you're watching the movie with Andy, kind of.
Oh, if I would have saw that movie, I would have chose Buzz over Woody too. I would have looked at throw this one out the way, man. Forget Woody.
You just leave it at the theater.
Exactly. Yeah. Woody he's on a sticky floor just like this.
Yeah.
That's the sticky floor.
All right. Cool. Anything else? Move on.
Yeah, we can move on. That was great.
All right. All right, let me add our Facebook real quick. So we got another trailer. Let's do Jurassic World. Jurassic World Dominion. The trailer's coming out, this is the last trailer, which is it's kind of but a month or so.
Yeah.
But we haven't watched it, or at least on the channel haven't watched it. So cool. So another Chris. This one's Chris Pratt this time. So all right. Oh, real quick before we move on. So this is the third one in the Jurassic World franchise. Did you guys like the first two?
I actually did.
Yeah.
I didn't like the old original ones. I didn't like 2 and 3. I love the first Jurassic Park, but I didn't really love 2 and 3. This one, I really liked 1 and 2, and I think I'm gonna love 3 because they're bringing back all the original characters. I am hyped. I'm almost excited to see that as I am see Love and Thunder is on that level. Like this Jurassic Park one, this is going to be epic.
Yeah. What about you, Will?
Yeah, I did enjoy the other two. I want to say, like, as disrespectful as it sounds, I might have fallen asleep or dozed off in the second one, but I did enjoy it. So
yeah,
I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, I like the one a lot. It was pretty cool. They brought it back again for some reason. Like yeah, this was like they're bringing back the dead park that is based as revolves around dead dinosaurs that they brought back. So very meta. But I did not like how number 2 ended. I thought that was
all set up for number 3. I thought it was stupid.
Big time.
You should have definitely just hit the button, killed all the dinosaurs, been done.
Yeah.
That
wasn't even the part that bothered me. Okay, this isn't a spoiler at this time. The movie's been out for a few years. As soon as I saw that little kid, the little girl, I'm like, she's a clone. She's a clone. And I'm just gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I knew that.
And she winds up being the clone because obviously everything is about cloning, in this in this franchise, and it annoyed me. I was like, why? Why are you gonna go down that route? I just felt it was like you're trying to put too much seriousness in a story about dinosaurs. Like you're putting like ethics of human stuff rather than just ethics of like playing God with animals. Now you're like playing God with actual humans. I was like, ugh.
I thought that actually made sense because you're playing God with animals or just playing God.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
So it's not just about animals because bring back dinosaurs. You're playing God. Period. Things that they're extinct for a reason, and I think that's what we're going to see. And I think 2 was only used just to get to 3. Like I think the best one's going to be 1 and 3, and 2 was used to like now the dinosaurs are everywhere. Now what the fuck are we going to do now? I'm sorry. What the we're going to do now?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Although number 2 had probably one of the best things in all of the Jurassic franchise is as they're pulling away in the boat. And you see the Bronchiosaurus kind of like running to the edge, like, don't leave me. And it gets killed. I was like, there was not a dry eye in that theater.
Oh, man. You're gonna die. I was like, Littlefoot, no.
Not again.
No, I completely forgot about that. Oh, jeez. All right. Let's watch this one then. 10. All right. What you guys think?
I'll let Will go first because I'm going to gather my thoughts.
Do you think? I'm excited. Brought back the OGs, and they didn't do it in a stupid way. Like, I haven't seen the movie yet, obviously, but like, it seemed right. It didn't seem like it was a cheap little trope to bring in the OGs to close it all in. It seemed like the story's gonna tie in. I don't know what the story's about, but all I know is I seen flying dinosaurs with feathers, and I want to see that. Yeah, action packed. Love it. What about you guys?
I'll go because I know Brian's he's building up.
He's got to clean up with the mess.
I'm excited. It looks amazing. And like you said, I'm glad to see the original guys coming back. Laura Dern, forgot the other everyone else's name. But yeah, they're coming back. I think it's gonna be cool. Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum, that's right. Yeah, he was in number 2 though a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I think he's gonna actually interact with the rest of the cast. But yeah, it's I think it's gonna be cool, but I don't know how it's gonna end. That's my thing. It's like, how can you end this? Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. All right.
What the hell has Alec Grant been doing for the last 3 movies? Like, what the hell he's supposed to be the expert of raptors everywhere. So we've had live raptors and he's still digging up bones. Does anyone have a problem with that? Does anyone else have a question? Why are you digging up bones? We got the actual thing right over there. You're not gonna be in the movie. Like, what? You're the first one to survive Jurassic World. I mean, what are you talking about? That didn't make any sense to me. But after that whole rant, that movie looks epic. Honestly, it looks like the conclusion, and I think the conclusion might be we're
Yeah.
That's the conclusion is. And I mean, you can't be on the streets going down the Champs-Elysees in Paris and seeing, running away from some raptors and then running into 2 Tyrannosaurus Rex. I mean, that means you're, I'm just saying. It doesn't make any sense. But I think because of that, I think this is going to be an epic type of movie. Like one of those movies you have to see in IMAX.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You want to enjoy just the experience and everything. Even when that stupid clone girl, it's all her fault.
Yeah, it's all.
They should all tell her, like, you see her, you should point at her like, you did this.
This is your fault. Make her watch the people that get eaten by the T-Rex. Like, see, that's you. Yeah. It's just also. Oh yeah, I'm like, wait, how did they get across the sea? But yeah, I forgot. There's like people who bought them and already like picked up and like took off because they were. Yeah, that whole part I thought was super too. It was like, we're gonna make them into weapons. What? This is
Who's gonna be able to control a dinosaur? It's a dinosaur. Like
it's still a living creature. It's like saying, like, hey, I'm gonna make this rhinoceros into a weapon. Like, no one does that unless you're like Black Panther.
They did it in like the early 10s, in BC AD, like 5 AD. That's when they were like taking elephants across,
like in 300.
Yeah, like what are you talking about? You don't do that now. Why? Because you can't control them. It's so idiotic that they even think that that's a good idea.
I mean, also,
they're trying to
have guns. You have guns.
They're trying to pull Dr. Evil and put some like laser beams on top of the sharks' heads or something. That's the only way
that was. And I don't know if you, because I know you said you fell asleep in the second one. That's how they were trying to control it. Like they like artificially made a raptor or whatever, and they the stupidest thing. They made a gun, but instead of being a gun, it's a giant laser pointer that tells the raptor to go attack like a cat. So I was like, I'm like, so they made a gun to shoot a laser pointer. Why didn't you just make a gun? Just make a gun and shoot the person you're pointing at with the laser. Like, what are you doing? It was the stupidest premise.
Just pull the trigger.
It was the stupidest premise. Like, I get like having exotic animals. Like, I can see like some big freaking like, drug lord. Like, I want a T-Rex. Like, because that's what they do. But like making it a weapon, I thought was like, I'm like, why? That's stupid. We have nukes and bombs and all this crazy shit. It's like, I'm gonna send a T-Rex.
Hey, I'm just saying. What about you? You have Rancors. I mean, I'm just saying they got all the space, and they're still using animals too. So I'm just saying, it almost makes sense. Only thing that giant alligator thing that doesn't make any sense. What the hell were you thinking? We never go in the water again. I mean, I'm black, so I barely go in the water anyway. But now, definitely not going in the water, knowing that those giant alligator things that can jump up and eat everybody. Nah, man, I'm good. I'm good.
And then also we got Alyssa came in. She said, "Oh my God, you're also damn old." Like, holy crap! What's the Ice Age? we're talking about like Jurassic Park, not even Jurassic World. When did Jurassic Park came out? What, early 90s?
Yeah, it was 93. Yeah, like 93, 92, 93. It gotta be
93.
Yeah.
And it holds up. I watched it last summer out in the yard on a projector, and it was like, I'm like, damn, it's still a good movie. So,
it's a great story. That's why you can bring the guys from Jurassic Park 1, bring them back to this movie, and it makes perfect sense. And it actually gives validity to it.
Yeah.
What they need to do is they need to go feed that doctor to a velociraptor or something like that, so you can stop creating these damn dinosaurs. What are you doing? Stop. You saw the first Jurassic Park didn't work. Why you keep on doing it? Stop.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh man. Anything else before we move on?
I got a theory.
What you got?
So you guys mentioned, how will this whole franchise end, right? Because it's saying like this is the conclusion of all this. What if humans become extinct or damn near extinct? They kill everybody. and then you're just left with, Jeff Goldblum.
Saying that's a big pile of shit. Like that's all he does. He just walks around. Just saying that.
Oh my god. That's my theory. Everybody
It'd be like Snowpiercer. Then the world goes to a deep freeze, and then we got the Snowpiercer. You didn't know that Jurassic World and Snowpiercer in the same universe.
There you go. Yeah. See, that was one thing that kind of bothered me with the way they went about it. Was at least the original 3, you can kind of. It was kind of based in our reality. You know what I mean? Like only a select few people knew about Jurassic Park. But now with Jurassic World, it became an attraction. People were going there. So I was like, all right, so it's a whole different world. So that was kind of like one thing for me. It was like, I'm like, oh, this is our world. This is like our reality or whatever, But now it's like, oh no, it's a whole different thing. Oh, didn't they bring a T-Rex over in like number 3?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. So I don't know. And that one sucked. I remember that one sucked.
It was horrible.
Yeah, those were not
but
good.
if T-Rex and lions come together, what?
Yeah, rich people with stupid ideas. How the world works.
What else we got, guys?
All right, let's move on. All right, so for the final trailer tonight, I was looking for a Fantastic Beasts Secrets of Dumbledore trailer, and I found one that just came out, I believe, yesterday. It's an international trailer for UK and Ireland. So it just came out. It usually has most of the same stuff, little bit of different things in there. So I haven't seen this one yet. Let me see. It came out today. So there you go. So a fresh react. We're not watching a trailer from a month ago.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Kingdom of Bhutan. Some of our most important magic has its origins there. And they say if you listen carefully enough, the past whispers to you. The world as we know it is coming undone. Things that seem unimaginable today will seem inevitable tomorrow.
I imagine that you're all wondering why you find yourselves here. From this moment forward, each of us has been assigned a role to play.
If we're to defeat Grindelwald, you'll have to trust me, even when every instinct tells you not to.
Dumbledore asked that I give you something, Jacob.
Are you kidding me right now? What you're doing is madness. With or without you, I'll burn down their world. Do you really intend to turn your back on your own kind?
Rescue me, are you?
Oh, well done.
Off to save the world, are we?
Not to worry. You'll be perfectly safe.
Our war with the Muggles begins today!
How will we fulfill our destinies and transform the world?
You're not swiveling properly.
I'm swiveling like you're swiveling it.
I don't believe you are.
April 8th.
Yeah.
Damn, is that this weekend?
It's Friday. Yeah.
Wow. There you go. So this trailer, might have to come out before the weekend. If people are going to be watching it. Yeah. Crap. I think that might be on our list for the movie to watch on Monday.
I think all the Fantastic Beasts before this one were crap because it's hard for it to stand on its own without Harry Potter. That's just the truth. I mean, you can say when you love the world, people that love the world are going to like Fantastic Beasts no matter what. When you introduce Dumbledore, changes things. So now you're grabbing, you're adding the old and the new, and you put them together, and all the things that we always wonder about Dumbledore, you're gonna start seeing stuff. And it's gonna answer a few questions, and I think that's cool because as we know, Dumbledore, he is the baddest man. He's just old. If he wasn't old, there would be no worries anymore. He'd just be like, "Hey, go take care of him, Dumbledore. You got this, man. Don't worry about it."
Yeah.
And it's going to be cool to see him in our imaginations, knowing that he's who he is. He's going to become as a younger man, and the things he's able to accomplish. And I'm excited. I want to see it.
Yeah. What about you, Will? What you feeling about it?
So I haven't watched the second Fantastic Beasts, so I gotta catch up and watch that. Yeah, not even.
This is like the fourth one, right?
Oh damn!
I think this is
the third.
Is it the third?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I got some catching up to do, but this one looks okay. I did just like how Brian said. I agree. The Harry Potter series was just marvelous because it revolved around Harry and the Marvel that he is himself. And the whole tie-in with Voldemort and all that. Like I like that with the story. This movie, it can be a good movie. I'm not as excited as I used to be with like the whole Harry Potter. So I look forward to seeing it, but I'm not like goo goo gaga, like, oh my god, blow up the world type excited.
Yeah, same. So this is the third. So there's Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which is the first one, which I didn't mind that one. I'm like, oh, that was kind of cool. You like cool little things.
It was trying to introduce a new world, but it was the same world, but older. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. So I didn't mind that one. I'm like, all right, I'm kind of interested where they're going. And then it was hard to follow. I don't know if it was just me, but I got lost at what was going on at times.
Well, Johnny Depp was like, what? It's just, there's so many things that are going on. I was like, so what?
Yeah, it was just a lot to take in, and I don't know. It was missing something the first one didn't. It was missing something that the first one had, and it was just the beast. It was seeing all these things. It was whatever new, the second one was weird. I didn't care for it. This one looks like it's gonna be better.
I think it's because you instead of not the Fantastic Beast, but what it really is a bridging the gap between the wizarding world and from Harry Potter and where we're at now. It's bridging the gap to get us to why Dumbledore does the things he does, why he was looking for Tom Riddle. Like all those things are going to be explained now because of what's happening. You're bridging the gap for all the questions, and I think, as I said, Harry Potter, I will go see. I will stay up all night to wait for tickets. This, I'm gonna see it this weekend, but I'm not gonna like. I'm just gonna like on Saturday, like all right, I'll go to 7:00 show. Harry Potter, I'll be like in my suit and tie, like let's go, guys. Let's throw my robe on. Where's my wand at? Oh, the other one.
Oh man.
The original one, my grandmother was like hardcore into it. Like she loved it. And so I would always like, take her to the movies, and we would always have to go like early morning on like a Friday or something like that because she was on oxygen. So she felt bad. So I don't know if you guys know anybody who was on oxygen. There's a little when they breathe, there's a little not anything crazy or anything, but there was one part. Man, I forgot in which one. I think it was like number 6 or 7, and it's like super quiet. Like it's where Dobby dies. It's the one where Dobby dies.
No.
And so and like they come back and it's like super quiet, beautiful. It's like scene, super quiet, and all you hear is. And then she felt bad. She goes, "Sorry." I'm like, "No one's in the theater. It's just us." So, but she like, those were like
Dobby died, and hurt my heart sank again.
That was a sad one. So since that was an international trailer, it's coming out in the UK April 8th. It comes out United States April 15th. So next week. So yeah. So because it is on our show list to do for a Monday show, but it's next week's Monday. So this week we're doing Sonic, and then next week we're doing Secrets of whatever it is. Dumbledore. But yeah, I'll watch it, but I'm not excited.
You'll see it because you want to go to the movie theater and it's a good movie you could go see. You know?
Yeah. Also, like, yeah.
We'll say.
I haven't read the books. My girlfriend read the book, so she knows like all the details and like all this, and like she hates Snape. Like Snape is a big D bag. You know, she's not a fan of what's his name, Dumbledore, because they're like, why didn't he like he could have told Harry and this and that?
No. So Snape is not a D bag. Dumbledore is a D bag. He is Dumbledore. No, because Snape it was so
we get into it. It was like you didn't have to treat like he treated Harry like such a piece of trash, like garbage, just because he was jealous that like it's somebody else's son.
No, he did it to make sure that he hid, but he still helped him in every way. We shouldn't get into this.
Yeah, I know. It's a whole episode by itself.
We could go into this forever. So let's just say next weekend, go see it, and then we'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on Monday, on the 15th, 16th, whatever day that is. Cool. Anything else, guys? That was all the trailers, man. Watch 6 trailers.
Snap. Nah, I'm excited.
That's awesome. Hey, 6 trailers took us an hour. Who would thought?
Seriously.
You called it.
Yep, I know. Oh man, yeah. Some were quick and some were a little bit longer. But it's all good. Cool. Let me hit. All right. So we're gonna do Moon Knight and we're just gonna do Halo. So I don't know if you want to stick around, Will, or if you watched them yet.
This is my exit.
Get out of here.
I would stay if I saw Moon Knight and Halo. I've seen the first episode of both. But yeah, I don't want to ruin it for myself.
Yeah,
I'll definitely hit that like button, hit the subscribe.
Definitely.
I've already subscribed. But everybody else still watching, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, I'll be exiting. But you guys have a great night. You guys take it easy.
All right, thanks,
all right, man. Thanks, Will. See you later. Yeah, man, let's make these short ones. We can knock out both episodes 15 minutes each.
I
that should be the goal.
You know what? These aren't full of depth of just stuff that happened. So let's do this.
You want to start Halo?
Halo.
I feel like that we could do that one quick. All right. So welcome to the Spoiler Kings. So we're doing episode 2 of Halo, which came out last week. They come out on Thursdays, I believe, on Paramount Plus. So but yeah, so Halo episode 2. Right off the bat, what do you think about it? How'd you like the episode?
I enjoyed it, but the more I'm watching Halo, the more I'm getting a lot of Expanse vibes. I don't know if you saw, because I watched every episode of the Expanse. It's clunky, but it's such a good story. It makes so much sense. I feel like that it's the same type of vibes with this. Right off the bat, I feel that way. Especially after seeing this last episode, see how people have their own rock. How they living out outer space and dealing with these things. Yeah, I like it. So
yeah. I mean, it's pretty good. I'm not too in depth of the Halo lore from the video game, so this is all kind of new. And from what I understand, it's very
still new,
different. Yeah,
because it's not like anything with Halo.
Yeah, which I don't mind. It's like cool. Make a different story with the same characters, and yeah, I don't mind that kind of stuff. I know there's other like people that are like, oh no, you didn't say the exact thing at the exact time and do the exact thing. So, but. Yeah, I mean, we get a lot of Master Chief without a helmet on. I mean, I think he has his helmet on for maybe 5 minutes in this whole hour-long episode, almost hour long.
Like for us, for never seeing his face, it's just blowing my mind how much he has his helmet off. Like, what the hell? And the part of the thing is with Master Chief, like he's the leader, and they will do whatever he says, and they'll follow him to the depths of hell. You know, they will follow Master Chief, and you know the other ones. I just don't understand why you know they're he's doing so much without them. Like it doesn't make any sense to me. Why are you doing so much without them? Why would he? Those are his people. They're there for him. Yet somehow, you know, he doesn't know that they're connected, and that just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it starts off this episode with the flashback. I guess when he was younger, and you know, and then the whole Soren thing. So you know, I mean, you get a lot of like stuff like that when he meets Soren again, and they kind of like hang out, and he tells him a lot of different stuff. And he was like, "Oh, if you take the pellet off, you know, you can taste stuff." You know, like I'm like, "Damn, it does that to you? You can't even taste." So
you say he hasn't felt anything in years.
Yeah, yeah. So it's kind of cool. And the more I'm watching this, I'm like, there's no way they could have told the story that they're telling and him have his helmet on. Like there's no way. Like once he, you know, spoiler, I guess, you know, second episode, but he gets arrested. I'm like, yeah, they're not gonna let him keep his gear on. There's no way, you know. So I get that where like something like Mandalorian, where it's a lot of just him going to random places, and there's now like an army. Where here you have like a literal army, you know. So like, yeah, you know, he's in trouble. They're not gonna let. They're like, oh yeah, wear your gear that makes you super strong and super like fast and stuff. Like, yeah, keep it on. So
yeah, but
I don't mind it.
Super strong and fast even without the gear.
Yeah.
You know, he's like superhuman. They gave him extra everything inside their body already. So he's already really strong. It just keeps him safe inside the gear because it's basically everything proof. But there's a lot of little things, but let's get into it more.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like, what do you want to get into? Because I felt like, I felt like Master Chief's part of the story until the very end was kind of, I didn't care about it until you know, he met Reef, whatever. But before that, I was more interested in what they were trying to figure out back home on Reach, you know, the headquarters, you know, with the doctor and stuff like that, and all the, you know, and even the Covenant, you know, they have the Blessed One, which is the female, you know, human woman.
Yeah, supposedly the blessed one. She supposedly is the blessed one, the one who can make everything work and show them the way to the ring. And I guess it's Master Chief, you know, and which is crazy. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, so I still don't understand why he doesn't call back to the other Spartans. As I said, like there's only them. His unit is those four that have been doing things for, you know, from his mouth 20 years. They're a family basically. But I guess what it is that you don't have any feelings, there's no connection. But then there is a connection, you know, as far as Arthur in the game, there's always a connection. So that's why I'm kind of torn between the two. Like I thought there should have been a connection, but the way they're doing the story, I guess it can't really be a connection.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't know which one she is, but the one because there's Master Chief and then the three other ones, and one of the female ones. It kept cutting to her, and I can't think of her name, and she looked very concerned all the time, you know. So I think she definitely has a lot more of a connection to Master Chief and stuff like that. But also, I mean, I don't blame him because he's like, well, shit, you know, I'm a killing machine, and they are killing machines. You know, if I tell them like, hey, help me out, will they help me? Just because of like, imagine like he knows what he would do in that situation. So
what he would have done,
yeah. So I guess it's kind of like, yeah. So, you know, does that play in, you know, in his like head? He's like, oh shit, can I really trust him? Where Soren, you know, you can trust because he's out of that world. He's doing something else. You know, he's free. You know, so.
But he always knew he could trust him. Hold on, my mic.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I didn't mind it. Soren, who the hell? I gotta look up this cast because I couldn't figure out who he was, and I saw that face before, I heard that voice before, and I couldn't remember where he was from.
I mean, he's in a lot of movies. What's going
on? Woodbane, Bokeem Woodbane. He's Soren. What is he? What was he in? He was in Ghostbusters, I guess.
I mean, he's in, well, I remember him in Jason's Lyric. What's going on?
I guess he was in Dead Presidents.
Dead Presidents. He definitely was the main guy there.
Yeah. Yeah. He was in The Rock.
Yeah.
He was Blade. Check that out. This in 2006 they did a Blade the series, and he was Blade.
Really?
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
I didn't remember that.
No.
So much,
yeah. Yeah. You all good? What's up with your?
It's rattling. I don't know why. Why is it rattling so much? Do you hear me rattling?
No, but when you talk, it sounds like there's like a fan on, almost like a little like whooshing sound.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Huh.
It just started. Did it out of nowhere?
It's just all of a sudden out of nowhere. I don't know why it's doing it.
It doesn't sound bad. It doesn't sound like choppy or anything.
But then I won't worry about it.
I mean, at least on my end it doesn't. Kate Kennedy is the other Spartan Kai 125.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is she from? I want to say I know I saw hers from somewhere, but she looks like she was what was that Legends of Tomorrow? Was she like the love interest? That's what she looks like.
Was she in the Legends of Tomorrow? I think you're right. I do believe that.
Yeah, but she looked a little familiar.
What do you think about the whole mother, daughter, husband, all of them being like head scientists of different divisions, and then the father being the head of the military part?
Yeah, that's not going to end well. I mean, that's for sure. that's too much. You gotta separate it a little bit. Yeah, that's not good.
She's like, yeah, she's my mother, but I don't really know her.
Yeah,
like what? You work at the same place, you don't know her? What the hell?
I guess that's what they're trying to get at, where like her mom is so like invested in it, where I guess the dad kind of had to step in. I don't know. Like some of these side characters, I really don't care about yet. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Like
Something about Dr. Halsey's just makes me really wonder about what's going on with her.
Yeah, her for sure. So real quick, so that clone that's in the tube,
it's her.
Is that her?
That's her? Yeah, that's her. So the clone she made was of her.
Okay.
That way,
that's
she
what
didn't break the rules. She used her own body.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. So I'm like, so the one that was talking to Master Chief at the end, was that the clone, or was that her? And I couldn't figure that out.
Yeah. I think it's her. So I think the clone hasn't been woken up yet.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's all me tripping. I don't trust her though. I don't know in the games if she's somebody you trust or not, but I don't trust her.
You can't trust her because she is the reason he doesn't have a memory of who he is. Everything. She's done everything to him, but he kind of is in love with her. Like sees her as like this figure that he trusts her intrinsically, and it's so bad for him. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So any big. So I mean, the big part is he goes and runs and hide and meets Soren.
Soren, yeah.
They talk blah blah blah. He meets and he introduces him to this guy who was abducted, I guess, by the Covenant. Riff, something like that.
Yeah.
And then he kind of gives Master Chief a little breakdown. He's like, "Oh, this thing is gonna find this weapon, the ring, and blah blah blah, and it's only the blessed ones know how to use it." And as he went to go break it,
supposed to be one blessed one. Like literally, if he destroyed
it's in the name, I guess.
If he destroyed it and killed himself, they could do nothing.
Yeah.
In the story.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Then he went to go break it. I think he should have. I mean, I guess, but then he grabbed it and sent the big shockwave through and
everybody
this and that. And then I still don't get it. But he decides to go back. He turned himself in, and I don't understand why. I don't know if you.
He didn't know where else to go. He only knows the military. He has no other thoughts in his mind. And even Soren said when the young Soren said, what they did to my hand, this is messed up. But what they did to you, that's the worst thing in the world. Because he has no memories of anything. He has no childhood. He has no nothing, no connection to anybody. That's how you get rid of his emotions, because you took away his connection to humanity.
Yeah.
So he has no memories. So I mean, and Soren's able to take the little chip out and be fine.
Yeah.
Remember everything and know what's going on.
And be back to like normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I guess like if you have nowhere else to go and you want answers and they have the answers, I guess, but it's just I'm like, really? Like what? You're gonna literally turn yourself in? And like they're not good people.
You left a girl, why would you leave?
Yeah.
Leave her there, I guess Soren's the only person he could trust outside them. And you can't trust them. So I think what's going to happen, you see the Covenant's going to show that they can't be trusted either.
Yeah. Yeah. They're going to.
And he's going to.
What's her name?
Yeah.
The girl.
And he's going to have to get the rest of the Spartans and go. Try to take it and go. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting couple of episodes coming up.
Yeah. I'm really interested in it now, especially what they're going to do with the clone with Cortana and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not like hyped. Like I can't wait to see the next episode, but I'm interested.
Yeah. It's starting to get interesting.
I'm interested. I like it so far. I don't know. I still don't know how I feel about him just showing his face a lot. I get it, but it's just it's off. It doesn't feel Halo like. You know what I mean?
It's not, and I think that's what it is. It's not Halo. This is really, I'll tell you, it's more like The Expanse. I've watched all episodes of that. It's very similar to that type of world. It's very loosely based on the game.
Yeah, yeah. That's. I think they're getting like the words and some of the looks, and that's about it. And then they're kind of like going with their own kind of story. It's like not bad. I don't mind it.
The representation and it's close to these figures is just coincidental.
Yeah, exactly.
This is not their story.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I'm trying to look at anything else. Anything else we missed?
No, I mean, just all these dynamics, all these triangles right now are going to start to, take form. We got a lot of introduction in this stuff, the first two episodes, but now we got to see what happens with Captain Keyes and Dr. Keyes and what's Dr. Halsey and how that works, and then what Dr. Halsey usurping her boss in front of everybody, how that comes out. And then what does Master Chief do with the rest of the Spartans? That's gonna be anything. And then how long before Soren comes back into the picture? And is it come to a point where Master Chief only can trust Soren and he gives him some armor, and then Soren has to go out even though he has his son. That Master Chief thought that he couldn't have kids.
Yeah.
Now he knows that he can. How's that changed things? I mean, this is a lot of questions. And what if Master Chief and one of the other Spartans do have that relationship, but they always thought they can't have kids, and then he finds out you can. How does that change things? I mean, there's just a lot of things that are left unanswered, and there's a lot of ways it could go. Now that we know they're not following the game.
Yeah, they're going way out. And then real quick, what you were saying, everything, dude. The guy on Madrigal that was sent there by the USN or UNSC, that was crazy. Like, I did not expect that to happen. Where like he's just like bloom, 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 bloom. Like
as he's talking to everybody.
Damn.
Bam. Super D bag. Bam. Super D bag. Like, wow. All right. That's one way of doing that, I guess. Huh?
And that dude, what's his name? He's like he always plays a bad guy. He always plays the perfect bad guy.
Yeah, agreed.
I can't think of it, but he's always been weird.
No, I mean, what's the other movie? When it can't, with Idris Elba, not Idris, Idris Elba. He was the captain. The Machines. Oh my God. I don't know why I'm blanking. Oh my God.
I can't think of his name. I'm having a brain fart with his name. But yeah, he's been in other sci-fi kind of stuff that's definitely been he's always the bad guy. He just has that voice and this is that look of being evil. So
Pacific Rim. He was in Pacific Rim. He was a good doctor then.
Yeah.
He was, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, right now, as of right now, it's I forgot on the tomato meter. Halo's at 80% on the tomato meter.
Yeah, that's what I put it to. That's about right.
Yeah, like good, but I'm not like super excited.
Yeah,
but good.
Like when it comes out, before the next one comes out, I'll watch it. But I'm not going to sit there like midnight. Let's have a watch party. Not yet. It's not there yet.
Yeah, it's not to that level. So we'll watch. We'll probably keep watching it. I'm down to keep talking about it. So we'll do episode 3 next week. But as of recording this, episode 3 comes out tomorrow, I believe. So we can, do that. But cool, man. Anything else before we go on to our last one?
No, I mean I'm interested though.
Yeah,
it got my attention. I'm all for it.
Yep. All right, let's move on. All right. So we got the final show we're talking about is Moon Knight, episode 2. So I know we were talking a little bit before we went live about it. So why don't you want to talk about what you were saying, how you felt about it?
I want to say I really liked it, but I felt myself almost falling asleep in the first 20 minutes because it was like all those actions waiting for the action to happen. And so much stupid stuff like, Steven, just let him take over. What the F are you doing? It makes no sense. Why is he standing on the sideline when you can't do nothing? You have no idea what to do. And then he called that stupid suit, and I was like, what the hell? Just let Mark take over. But what I think I found interesting is, I think we talked about this before, where that they only signed a short-term contract.
Yeah, I think we were talking about offline, but yeah, he like Oscar Isaac's contract with Marvel.
It's only for the 6 episodes, and then I realized that really he doesn't have to be Moon Knight because they can always transfer to a different body. So even if they liked him, and he didn't want to return. He didn't like the experience of Marvel. They could just transfer to another body.
Like this is the new avatar of Moon Knight.
Yep.
They could. I hope they don't though, because like I feel like ever since this came out, I've been watching more videos on history of Moon Knight and this and that. And I guess Mark Spector and Moon Knight are like really badass. Like they fought Shang-Chi, and like he's even said like he's a really good fighter. And it's coming from like the best fighter in the universe, or in the Marvel universe at least. So yeah, like all this other like stuff, I'm like, I hope he sticks around, and he's a great actor. So
feel like weird about him being like a slave. That's kind of what it is. He's like he's the Avatar, but he's a slave to the Egyptian god, and that's weird. Be how you really a hero.
Yeah. You're just doing what you're told rather than like doing what's right. So
Exactly.
I don't know. Maybe by the end of the series, it might be, was it Conch, the god?
Yeah.
And Steven and Mark might be like, all right, well, we can do good in the world. Let's do some real good.
Yeah, it's like this is 2-on-1. You taking the back seat. We got this.
Yeah. I'm down for that. So what do you think about? Well, here let's keep this going. Steven was so annoying.
Oh my!
So annoying. I'm like, I'm done. I don't want Steven anymore. I want Mark beating up people, being a badass. Steven was just like, because me and my girlfriend were watching, and we're just like, how is he this stupid? How is he this stupid? And because we're like, oh well, he's book smart, but then they kind of throw it in because even like we were talking was like, is he really book smart, or is he just kind of remembering stuff from Mark's life? Like, oh, that's not your favorite book. That's your Mark's wife's favorite book.
Yep.
Like, it's
that's
like
favorite poem. That's her favorite poem.
Yeah.
That's how you know these things. But my question is, how long have they been these two identities?
Yeah.
That's why I want to know.
Yeah. Because it seems like Mark. Yeah, well, I was saying Mark has more of a life than Steven.
Steven had his parents. So like, whose parents are what? How are they both in the same body if they have different parents?
Yeah. I mean, we still don't know who he was even talking to on the phone in the first episode.
Yeah, because he's leaving voicemails. You're 100% right.
Yeah.
Or was that part of the deal that he had to set him up like that? Like he has to have his own way through for this part of his personality. He has his own life already written out for him that he actually doesn't know anyone. That's why he has no connection to anybody, because he's all the fear. They took all the fear out that the one guy had and put it into another person. So now he's fearless. He's a good fighter. He has no feeling for this thing. It's all one person. He has all the confidence. Like you put all the bad parts into one person.
Yeah. I can see that. But yeah, it was just getting a little annoying. Like I'm like, oh, it was like they're not cops. Like they're here. They're with Ethan Hawke's character, which I don't even know what his name. Spear. What was his name?
Yeah, I think it's Spear.
Yeah. So it was like, I'm like, why are you like just so dumb? And it's like, no, you can't take over my body because I don't want you to hurt anybody. I was like, dude, they're gonna kill you. They are gonna kill you. Like, what are you talking about, man? Like, so
he was like, finally took over. He was like, fine, go ahead. Jeez. Like,
yeah,
shut up. Give it up.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a little annoying part for me. Is it's like how frustrating it is to deal with Steve. Or Steven, whatever, Steven Grant. But but the way Oscar Isaac is doing it is pretty awesome, though. He's like the conversation he's having with himself in the mirrors and like back and forth, and like that's pretty good. That's
to be able to hold that. You have to be a strong actor to be able to hold that up. So Ethan Hawke is Arthur Harrow.
Harrow.
So what do you think about Mark's wife?
She's cool. She's a badass. Although she's also kind of dumb in this episode too. Whereas like I get at first like you don't know about the personality disorder, so you're thinking it's like a thing. I don't know. I mean,
that makes me think that Steven didn't exist before. Mark Spector sounds like the made up name. I think maybe that Steven didn't exist before, and all of a sudden, when he became Moon Knight, that's when Khonshu took over. That's when he split up the personality.
See, I think even before that though, because then because when Khonshu and Mark were talking, he's like, "Oh, you said he wasn't going to be a problem."
Yeah, you did.
And he said he was able to have a wall between them. Like Mark built the wall between them. And he goes, "Now it's gone." So he was like weirded out. Yeah, I don't know, but at first she was kind of. I get why she was the way she was at first, but I mean, why are you gonna like? Here's all these bad guys doing all this bad shit. You already know. She knows about the suit. She's like, "I'll put the suit on." So I'm like, you already know enough. So I'm like, why are you gonna bring the thing that the bad guys are looking for? And you're like, is this what you want? I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I thought that was like you're supposed to be smart too. So I was like,
it was stupid. I didn't understand what the heck she was doing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was, and then announces yourself like that. He was like,
"Hello, all bad guys, all you guys. I'm here. I made it."
Yeah, this is the shiny thing that everyone's willing to kill somebody for. Here it is.
They should have shot her, and it took it. Like, "Oh, thanks." Movie over. Episode over.
She walks past like 4 people. And they all kind of like back away from her. I'm like, really? Aren't you all serving this like alligator god? I can't remember what that one is. But what do you think about Ethan Hawke being a former avatar for he used to be Moon Knight?
So that means to me that, well, once again, they could change characters at any point in time. So that's why they don't have to worry about Oscar Isaac. But also, it means to me that there's something wrong with Khonshu. And there's a way to get away from him. You don't have to listen to him. I think with all those things, that's why I thought this episode was important. The things that Ethan Hawke was saying. Hey, if you don't have to listen to him, if you choose to, you are in control. Only thing he can do is make some wind blow. There's nothing else he can do. You can totally ignore him.
Yeah.
And that allows then now Oscar Isaac, if he chooses, or Mark or Steven, whatever, to be the superhero. Because I call the shots. You can't do anything. You have no body.
Yeah.
I'm the only avatar you can choose.
Yeah. I wonder would they be able to summon the power though without. Yeah. I don't know.
See, when I was reading about it, they said it's kind of like Venom. So symbiote, because he can't survive without the avatar. So if that's the case, and as long as they keep Layla away from him, they can control what's going on.
Yeah. It's not too bad. I'm kind of curious to know Khonshu's and Ethan Hawke's backstory because it makes it seem like oh, he can't trust him, blah blah blah. Like that's what Ethan Hawke was saying. I feel like Ethan Hawke was doing some messed up stuff where Khonshu was just like, you can't have this power. I need to take it away from you because he was doing bad stuff with it.
Or he rejected him. That's so either Ethan Hawke rejected him or Khonshu said, yeah, you no longer are good enough for us. I'm going to reject you. I don't know which one it is, but hearing that next episode is going to be really cool.
Yeah, they're already in Egypt. They're back in Egypt at the end of this episode.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get more Mark the next episode.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. And then at the end, did you catch when he was arguing with himself, where he said something about having the power and blah blah blah? He's gonna pick another one, and he wants to keep Khonshu away from his wife.
Yeah, isn't that Layla, right? That was her.
Yeah. So she's
the next chosen one.
Yeah. So that's interesting.
Yeah, and that's why he's probably following Khonshu. And then, but I think what's going to happen is Mark and Steven are going to come together and realize they can control him. He can't just drop them. As long as they're alive, he can't go on to Layla.
Yeah.
Layla can even be around. But, you don't have to worry about it because as long as Khonshu is within them, can't do anything. And as long as they work together and Khonshu's a good guy, they can do that.
Yeah. But that's super interesting because I was thinking after this episode, I'm like, oh, is something gonna happen and she's gonna put the suit on? But now with what you're saying, with if Oscar Isaac doesn't need to be the Moon Knight, and if she winds up putting the suit on for any reason throughout these episodes, that's definitely like on the table.
Yeah, and you can make, and she's Egyptian, she's half Egyptian, half Palestinian, so like it works right up up their alley, and she could just become Moon Knight, and that's right for Disney, being open to all opportunities, to saying that anybody can do these things, not just men. It's not just a men-driven thing concept. Women can do it too. So it makes sense in the whole Disney aspect, like what they're doing now with their heroes. So I can see that happening. I can see that if Oscar Isaac, I can see him staying there for a while, but as soon as he wants to get away, he has an easy out.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, that's true. Because they're definitely setting it up for that. That he's not the only one. That there could be more. Yeah.
There's been some in the past, and there's going to be more in the future. So easy out.
Yeah. That's pretty interesting. I wonder. I got to look at the comic books now and see if there is another Moon Knight besides Mark.
I have no idea.
I mean, I don't follow Moon Knight like that. So, I mean, Moon Knight was also very a joke for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he was just Batman. It was Marvel's Batman for just a random dude.
Yeah, I mean, at one point he's
Knight is a female too.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
And Moon Knight, who are Khonshu's female avatars. Layla is the original character. Is an original character, possibly based on the Mark's comic love interest. Yeah, so there were at least 2 or 3.
Okay. Yeah. They could definitely, if she wears it at all for any moment, like I mean, it'd be the whole Iron Man 3 thing. Where's the 3? Yeah.
Yeah, when
where like he puts a suit.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. And then that foreshadow to her, wearing the suit in, later. So yeah, I can see that happening. Even it happened in Venom, where Venom took over the girl. I can't think of her name. To help Eddie. So, are they going to do the same thing here?
What did you think about when he called for the suit and he still landed in the superhero pose? Was it the one knee and the one fist on the ground? Superhero pose. Yeah, he still did. He had a hard time getting it up, but he still landed in the superhero pose. I was like, oh, look at him.
Yeah, that was cool. I didn't expect like that suit to be the wrong suit. Where that was kind of good. I like that. That was kind of funny. Where that's Steven's version of the suit. So that was kind of cool. That was very cool. And he still had all the power and all the strength and stuff, which is like, so so even Steven could do it. So I wonder if they could do like a 1-2 punch, like, hey, like you said, like we're in charge, and you're a third person in this clubhouse, so
exactly. And we're going to call the shots. And what if now that they're avatars, it stays with them? Maybe part of the power of Moon Knight stays with them, and Layla only gets some of the powers, or this power split in some way. So now it could be 2 Moon Knight.
Yeah. I mean, they go so many different ways with this. They go so many different ways. I mean, do you still have the other 7 gods, Egyptian gods, that they even brought in yet?
Yeah, so I mean, you got all type of things that you could do. So I think that's going to be really interesting. Ethan Hawke is what really is. I have no idea what he's going to do now. And now that he has was a scarif, whatever. Now he has it. What does he do with it?
Yeah. Or what's the importance of it? We don't know yet. It's some kind of compass. I think that's what he said. But
yeah, it points something out as it open a door. So I mean,
oh yeah,
let's see. That's gonna be interesting, and see how hard they fight to stop it from opening.
It might be how they free Ethan Hawke's god. I can't remember her name. That might be it. That might be like the way to, whatever the tomb of her or whatever. So that's interesting. I didn't know what to expect from Ethan Hawke in this one, and I kind of like him.
Yeah,
I kind of like him. He's very cultish.
He kills them by balancing out their fate beforehand. So that's kind of fucked up a little bit, but
I got a Minority Report.
Yeah, Minority Report, exactly. Like beforehand, before you even did it, you're guilty. I don't like that, but it's a really cool concept, and once again, it's a bad guy that's a bad guy, but it's not really a terrible guy. You know what I mean? Like, he's a bad guy. Don't get me wrong, he's the bad one, but he has his own set of morals, his own set of goals, and all this stuff still too. So
yeah, and that's even what he said. He goes like, Khonshu is he's too late. Like, he brings the hammer down after the crime has happened, where his new god is, prevents it. But then it kind of gets into the whole issue of what Steven said in it, is like, well, what do? Are you going to kill a baby that might do something bad in 30 years? And I'm like, do
you go choke Hitler when he's a baby, like they did with they talked about in the Avengers? It's like,
yeah,
what we do? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or do you allow for human experience and choice to be what the way to guide you? And without that, how can you call yourself a hero?
Yeah. I mean, you're taking away his humanity. I mean, that's all you're doing, is like, all these people follow him because they're afraid. It's not because they're good or bad. They're just like afraid, which is, that's not sucks.
Leading by fears, sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for episode 3. Episode 2, I wasn't sure what to get, how this one ended, and what I think is going to happen. Like, they're going to do like this whole thing in Egypt. I'm pretty psyched about that one.
I thought this episode was a little slow at the beginning, and the second half of the episode was great. Like, if I was ranking the first half, I would get like a 5. If I was ranking the second half, I'll get like a 9. So like, it's that good. So that's why I say 80% makes sense to me. 80%. 80. That's right on line for what it should be.
Yeah, Moon Knight's at 87%.
I can see that. That makes
the audience.
sense.
Yeah, the audience loves it. The audience is giving a 94%.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I was like a little boy, they're just tired of the same thing over and over again. We already heard it in the first episode, so we already know what Steven's thinking. So, dude, let's go, take over.
Yeah.
And then why was Mark hiding?
Yeah,
that's another thing. What happened that made Mark decide he needed to hide?
Yeah, it's like super interesting. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's a theory though that somebody's saying that it was originally Mark, and then with the whole multiverse kind of thing, that Mark and Steven kind of came into the same universe, and now they're like merged together. They created this like 2%. So there's like a random, like I told you, dude, I at work, all I do is like listen to theories while I'm like working, and that's like one of them for Moon Knight. I'm like, that would be interesting. That would be interesting, So, where it's like they're not just a disorder, what a personality disorder.
But Steve is actually from a different universe.
Yeah,
and
now they're sharing the same body.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that might be like a way that they tie it in. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. I like it so far. And Oscar Isaac is just he's so freaking good at it. He's so good.
I don't see, it's not like a comic book or how the TV show or sitcoms that have like twins played by the same person. It's not like that. It's actually good acting on both parts. He's doing a great, phenomenal job on both parts. So I'm definitely enjoying it.
Yeah. Super excited for episode 3. I mean, it's only got 6 episodes. There's no time to really waste, and that's why I kind of feel like I was upset about this one. Like that first half of this episode was kind of wasted. You know, I'm like, I feel like you could have got to where it ended quicker.
Yeah.
You know, and just do more of that.
I agree. But once again, as much as I'm upset it's only 6 episodes, when it ends, Doctor Strange starts. So I'm like, I guess I could live with it.
Yeah. And then we're going right into Miss Marvel. I think as soon as this is out, it's right into it. So I'm
Doctor Strange, then later that week, Miss Marvel, and then Love and Thunder. Like, it's the summer of Marvel is upon us, guys. The summer of Marvel is upon us.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, real quick, I know it's a little off topic, but I know I posted that picture of Taika and Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson. So supposedly somebody said they're putting up like one's going like this and they're going like this, the other one's going like that. They're saying that's the dates.
Yeah.
So they're saying it's gonna be the 11th or some shit. You know, so it'll be February 11th. So like, because Taika's putting 1-1, so 11, and then he's putting up 2-2, and then she's doing like 2-2, so like 11, 4, 22.
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah,
I love that. Let's go.
And Monday are days. Mondays and Tuesdays are big trailer days. So
I'm hoping for it. That'll be really good because I need some Love and Thunder. I mean, this is supposed to be a great thing. He's supposed to be almost like he's supposed to be Thor Odin's son. Like he's supposed to be the Thor. This is supposed to be God level Thor. And we can't get a glimpse. Can't get a glimpse of God level Thor. Come on, man. It's it's a little bit.
I'm excited about it, but I mean that's way off topic, man. But we'll definitely watch the trailer like that day. That day when it comes out, we'll probably for sure watch the trailer.
Yeah, I'll call you like, hey, it came out. You're like, what are you talking about? It's like 10:30. It's out. I'm telling you.
No, yeah, for sure. If it comes out at 10:30 at night, then we're watching it.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, wake up, let's go.
I'm down. But cool, man. Anything else?
No, I mean, I think this is a good episode. I enjoyed watching it. So, especially that second half. So I just can't wait to see more.
Yeah. I'm excited. Yeah, sorry, man. I'm getting tired. It was such a long day. Yeah, I'm excited. When's the last one? May 4th.
4th, yep.
Is the last day.
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, they pushed back Kenobi, bastards. So we'll get Kenobi later today.
Do you really want to hurt go against Doctor Strange? Do you really want to do that? Or Miss Marvel? I mean, it's just I think that's what it comes down to.
Yeah. But we'll see. I mean, Disney knows how to do their stuff right. But cool, man. Anything else? Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I think we're good. It's late.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it is. So yeah, appreciate, we didn't have too many people in chat today. It is what it is. Alyssa, calling us old. So appreciate it. And then if you're watching on replay, thank you. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go check out our other. What was that? Derby came in.
Yeah, he said.
Right at the end. Right at the end. What's up, fellas? I'm late. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all right. You can check it out. We're cutting up these things. We'll show them all everything very soon.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it up. But yeah. Well, or you can just hit go rewind and you can watch us watch it live
right now.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. So yeah, make sure you like, subscribe. We're on our way to 200. We're trying to get to 200 subscribers on YouTube. So, and then make sure you go follow us on our Facebook page. We're posting a bunch of different stuff up there, like that. Isn't we did Halo, man?
Yep. Yeah, we're about 20 minutes too late right now.
Yeah, we did Halo.
Just rewind. You hit it, and then I really want to hear what you're thinking about next week. So definitely, have us come on next week and talk to us. I want to hear your opinion of Halo, especially because it's not really following the story from the game.
Yeah,
I really want to know what you're thinking about it.
I know. Derpy like really wants to talk about it. Episode 3. Yeah, episode 3 comes out tonight. We're not gonna.
Yeah, it'll come out. Yeah, at 1, I think it comes out.
Yeah, so
I probably watch it tomorrow. So we'll see.
Probably I'll watch it at my lunch at work. That'll be my lunchtime. But yeah, we'll talk about episode 3 next week, next Wednesday. But yeah, man, leave a comment on the video. The video for Halo should be coming out like Friday. So, we're gonna cut it up. Have you seen the doc yet?
So the documentary, they have. Yeah.
So I keep forgetting about it.
Honestly, I've played it for 10 minutes and then I came down here. The Xbox doc. Yeah. I have on my Xbox.
Yeah. Do you? Yeah, I don't have it. Well, I'm sure I can find it on YouTube. I haven't had. Well, I have an Xbox One, but I let my dad borrow it.
Yeah.
So he can play a game, and then I'm like, he's like, you want it back? I'm like, It's like when I want it back, I'll go get it. But at this point, there's no point. But yeah, I gotta watch that. All right, man, let's get out of here. I'll fall asleep.
Yep, it's too late.
Cool.
Sorry.
Thanks, Derpy. Yeah, we'll hopefully catch you next week live. But that is it from us. See you guys later.
See ya.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.